So you want to start off with a nice clean face to work with. I personally do my brows first before any makeup look, as I find it just helps to create that really nice defined brow look, especially with the concealer as well. I just like to do this before, but it's completely up to you. I will skip straight past this as I can find it very boring to watch, but I do have a full brow routine which I will link down below. I'm going ahead and applying the Freedom priming water to my face, and then spray that on, just dry it off with my hand. Then I'm going to massage in the L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer into my cheekbones for a glow, and I'm going to pat in with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is the Revlon Colour Stay Foundation in the shade Medium Beige. This is an oldie but a goodie. I've used this for many years and I always end up going back to it. I just love this foundation. It's very similar to the Studio Fix Fluid by MAC. After that, I'm going to prime those lids using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I believe. All the products will be listed down below as usual. Once that primer is on my eye, I'm going to set it into place using the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder. Just an any old fluffy brush, just to make it stay in place and set, so when we apply shadows later on it doesn't stick and cling in random places. I'm going ahead and applying some transition shades to the crease. I'm using a mixture of Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek as well as Cocoa Bear, all into the crease. This is a very gradual process. A lot of this makeup look is just blending and applying different shades of colours, and the brush I love using for this is the Crown Brush blending brush. It's my favourite blending brush ever. That's a tongue twister, but I will link it down below. Then I'm taking Cocoa Bear into the crease and I'm kind of looking down into the mirror so I can really get the angle of my eye. You want to create almost like an upside down C around the top of your eye. So just blending that into the crease to further deepen things up. You want to build up from lighter colours onto the dark, it's just easier to blend them out. I'm taking a tiny bit of Makeup Geek's Bitten Eyeshadow on a tinier blending brush. This is the Real Techniques blending crease brush. I think it comes with the starter set, and it's really good for defined crease work. Just blending everything out together using that blending brush. That was a lot of blending. Then onto the lid of the eye, I'm taking this metallic pomegranate colour tattoo from Maybelline on a synthetic brush, ready for the eyeshadows later on. Then I'm taking MAC's Carbon Eyeshadow onto the inner and the outer section of my lid. You want to make everything dark on the inner corner and everything dark on the outer corner, and the lightest part in the middle. I like to bring it around to the top to create almost like a upside down C, as I said earlier, but a really dark one. And then just blend that out using Makeup Geek's Bitten Eyeshadow to add a nice red circumference to the outer edge. I don't really know how to describe that, but diffuse it out with the Bitten shadow from Makeup Geek. Then for the star of the show, I'm taking MAC's Cranberry eyeshadow, which is a beautiful, well, cranberry colour. I sprayed some setting spray onto my flat synthetic brush from MAC and applied this all over the lid of the eye. I love this shadow. I'm so inspired by the shadow to create a makeup look with it. Then I took this foiled eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution. I've used this a few times in different tutorials before. I absolutely love it. I took a tiny little bit of that and dotted it in the centre of my lid for some real dazzle. Then I applied some liquid liner in a wing, nothing too extreme here, just trying to get it close to the lash line as possible. This one is from Kaylin Cosmetics. I was trying out a few of their products in this tutorial and I really do enjoy them. I will leave all the info down below. Then I'm going to curl my lashes just using any old eyelash colour. This in particular is from Avon. Then apply some Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and apply some lashes. In this tutorial I am wearing the Ardell Demi Wispies, I believe. If I'm not, I will link them down below, because now I'm applying them it doesn't look like Demi Wispies. We'll see. Anyway, all lashes will be linked down below. So then I'm applying some NARS Multiple to under my cheekbones, on top of my forehead, down the side of my nose, under my jawbone, and a little bit under my lip. Just for some contouring. I love using this, it's so quick and easy. And to buff it out, I'm using the Real Techniques Cool Collection buffing brush. You want to buff it out using little circular motions, really work it into the skin. If you wanted, you could use the Beauty Blender if you wanted to do this as well. It's just I apply the contour shade, don't really apply it too neatly, and then I will apply my highlights afterwards to kind of neaten everything up and make it look nice and diffuse. So it can look a little bit like a mess at this stage, but I promise you, once I've blended out that highlight shade, this one is from Rimmel, it's the Match Perfection Concealer. and illuminating, I think. It's so nice. I applied this a little bit under my eyeliner as well, just for a more defined look. So under my eyes in a triangle shape, on my chin, down my nose, on my forehead, just pretty much everywhere that we haven't contoured is where I'm going to put that highlight, and it's really good for getting a nice straight line down the nose because of the tip. Just applying an upside down triangle on my forehead, you know the drill. You must have seen so many contouring and highlighting videos by now. Then go ahead and speedily just blend this into the skin using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I wish I was this fast. This is obviously in fast forward motion. I wish I was this speedy. Then once that's all done and I've let it sit for about 30 seconds, I'm going to head and set that into place using the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder and my big Real Techniques powder brush. Then back to the eyes, I'm taking Makeup Geek's Bitten under my lower lash line on a pencil brush quite heavily, as I wanted quite a smoky look. If you really wanted to make it a true halo slash spotlight eye, you could apply a little bit of the Makeup Revolution glitter in the centre of the lower lash line. Then I'm going ahead and applying some mascara and bronzing up my face, you guessed it, using the NYX Matte Bronzer and the Sigma F25 Tapered Face Brush. Just blending this all into the forehead, around my cheekbones, you know, all of those lovely places we like to contour. Every time you cream contour, it's really good to set it into place with a powder contour because it will just make it stay in place all day and give it a more dramatic look. Then I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, the banana shade mixed with the lightest matte shade, applying it under my eyes, on my forehead, and my chin, just anywhere that we've put the concealer and not the contour shade. I'm going ahead and applying some blush. I've forgotten what this is off the top of my head, but again, everything will be listed down below. For highlight, I'm just taking the highlights out of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, the shimmery one, and just applying that all over. You know, nothing fancy smunchy. Then I'm applying some highlight only in the corners of my eye. This is I think it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. And then on the inner rims of the eye, just went with the standard black eyeliner to really smoke things up. For the lips, this is a liquid lipstick from Kaylin Cosmetics. I love this. It feels really light on the lips and it lasts all day, and the pink shade is absolutely beautiful. So this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this makeup tutorial as much as I had fun filming it with my new background. Bear with me while I get used to the new lighting and setup and everything. But if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and a comment. Let me know what you want to see, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.